Alright guys, welcome back to my channel Basilisk Reacts. For today, we're getting into 21 Pilots Chlorine. We have just finished the story provided to us by 21 Pilots official channel. There has been a playlist and we've checked it all out. You can go check my playlist. I have a playlist in the description of all the 21 Pilots reaction / analysis that I have done. You can go check that out if you are interested in that. I've been reading through the comments for the very next video. Yeah, I must say it was a hard time actually really choosing. So what I ended up doing was actually not choosing at all. I just went through the comments and I was just seeing so many recommendations. I just looked up 21 Pilots and started scrolling until I see a comment or a music video, a title that I really recognized from the recommendations. And Chlorine was the first one to pop up. So hopefully you guys still stand by the recommendation because I have been seeing this for multiple times. So yeah, we're going to get into this 6 years ago. I don't know if this will be something that has something to do with the story, but I think I have a pretty good understanding of the story. When I finish the playlist, I think I have gained a sufficient amount of knowledge to potentially pick up on some Easter eggs or some small details that have something to do with the story. I hope so. I'm actually very excited to see some Easter eggs or something of that theme, right? So Chlorine, hopefully, but if not, I'm sure we will just be rocking out to these boys. All right, we're going to be watching it together, and after, I'm gonna rewind the whole clip. We're gonna dive a bit into an analysis, hopefully provide you guys with some meaningful commentary, or at least amusing of some sorts. All right, guys, Chlorine, let's get into it.
Sipping on straight chlorine, let the vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical, beat is a chemical. When I leave, don't say my seat. I'll be back when it's all complete. The moment is medical, moment is medical. Sipping on straight chlorine, loving what I'm tasting. You in my coat pocket where I kept my rebel red. Felt I was invincible, you wrapped around my head. Now different lives I lead, my body lives on lead. The last two lines may read incorrect until said. The lead is terrible in flavor, but now you double as a paper maker. I despise you sometimes, I love to hate the fight, and you in my life is like sipping on straight chlorine. Let the vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical. I'm so sorry I forgot you. Let me catch you up to speed. I've been tested like the ends of weather flag that's by the sea. Can you build my house with pieces? I'm just a chemical. Can you build my house with pieces? I'm just a chemical. Can you build my house with pieces? I'm just a chemical. Can you build my house with pieces? I'm just a chemical.
Oh, overcompensated. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. Okay, so first impressions, I thought that was a good video clip. I think something, right? Something to do with the story, something. I don't know exactly if I have seen this in the comments earlier, but I think there has been a recommendation where the NEDs, right? The neural expansion drone device are introduced. Maybe this is the very first video that we see this character, the Ned, right? I don't know for sure if that was why this one was recommended, but yeah, it has something to do with the story. I think I have been listening to Paladin straight in my car, and I think I really love the song, right? I really love the sound of it, but I do feel like there's a big difference of just listening to the story and having a video clip and really watching the video clip as well. Well, I have seen the video clip, so I can really get the images in my head, right? But it is worlds different. It's worlds different. And for this one, I would say I can really, um, or maybe I should say it differently, and that is that for my first watch, I try to just keep a very what is it? Um, just a clean slate. I really just want it to be a first impression, and I just want to look at it and just pay attention to just the song and how it makes me feel. Right? I think that is fitting for a first impression, and then afterwards, when we dive into the analysis, really zoom in on the things that are of significance. For example, the character that gets introduced in this video, or some other details like the yellow tape on the headphones and the yellow tape on the fingers of Clancy, I would say then. But I am just so very impressed with the sound, guys, with the instrumental. I think I have heard a lot of different kind of very specific niche, I would say, sounds or combinations of sounds in sequences that I just find very pleasing to hear. And I just have the idea that for that, I will say that for this song, it has been the piano. When the piano gets introduced in that exact order of the notes being played, I would say, wow, that sounds really good, right? And it just shows that the taste that Tyler and Josh uh, have got. Um, I would say it's just so yeah, so fitting for my taste. And to me it sounds like some sounds I really like in other songs, and some sounds I really like in other songs by a different artist, a different genre. And to me it is just so nice to just listen to that song and then purely just listen to that sound. And I feel like that that experience what I'm describing, I have really seen a lot across all of the 21 Pilots songs. So I think yeah, those small, I would say, details in the song, um yeah, they've got some great taste, man. I think they have a very good control over just producing sounds that are very I wouldn't say generic, but is offering a plate for the creativeness to really be plated, right, and be presented. And I think things like the piano that we're hearing in this one, I would say they have really made a very well filled plate already. And that seasoning or that flavor, right? The garnish on top, for me personally, has been the piano. It just really comes to its right, I would say. Very, very well so. And I have yeah, experienced this multiple times when I'm listening to 21 Pilots. All right, that's a long first impression part. All right, let's get into the analysis, guys. Really, really like the piano in this one. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Sipping on straight chlorine. All right, so I didn't even see this one actually here. 21 Pilots Chlorine. We can see, I think it is from another album because I don't know if that is the case. Maybe it's coincidental, right? But when we were checking out songs like Overcompensate, right? And I think Saturday as well, and Nico and the Niners, Yellow, right? Yellow font, and a bit large, I would say. This font is a bit more um, uh, small, right? It's modest, and the color as well isn't as loud as the yellow, right? So I think this is maybe from another album. I'd have to check out more. I don't know how many albums they've got, and maybe it is an idea to just check album per album, or album after album.
Sipping on straight chlorine, let the vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical, beat is a chemical. When I leave, don't say my seat.
So this is actually the first time that I really noticed the fact that Tyler's well, it's not tattoos, right? I don't know what it is that he uses to cover his throat and his hands, his arms, with black. What is it? Coal kind of substance. I don't know. But we do see the yellow tape, so maybe it is not of. Maybe it's not meaning what we think it means, because of course we have seen the story. But this is just Tyler, right? This isn't Clancy, actually. Because if it would be Clancy, then we would see some black marks. Isn't that right, guys? I don't know. I don't think, actually. I don't think that is a hard rule. When it is Clancy, we see black. I don't think it's a hard rule, actually. But if it is, right? If it is the yellow tape, no, I don't. I think it's random, actually. No, I don't think it has something to do with the story.
I'll be back when it's all complete. The moment is medical. Moment is medical. Sipping on straight chlorine. Loving what I'm tasting.
I love it, guys. I'm a bit hot, actually. I'ma just take this off because it's too much. It's too much, guys. It's too much. I'm sorry. Burr, 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 burr. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I think very nice when he really introduced, I would say, the more high pitched vocals. Yeah.
Chlorine, sipping on straight chlorine, loving what I'm tasting. Venom on my tongue, depending at times. Poisonous vibrations, help my body run.
Yeah, so interesting. So they already sensed something, right? Behind that, what is it? Door, car door. Yo, stop that, man! Someone trying to hang.
Help my body run. I'm running for my life. Running for my life. Sipping on straight chlorine. Let the vibe slide over me.
Man, the piano coming in here, I loved it so much. Really, that to me is a great highlight. I just really like how it is composed, how it is in order. You know, the succession, the order where what the notes are being played in. I think it is so. It sounds very specific, but still, um, yeah, I don't know how to really explain it. I would say I really can compile a video with all of the special sounds that I really hear in all of the songs that I think are, I don't know, they often, I think often those sounds I think are a bit in the background and they are very subtle, I would say. But for me, it really is so major. I just can't help but notice it and I love it so much. I don't know. I have this experience a lot of times actually when I'm listening to 21 Pilot songs, and this it to me it just makes the whole song. I have a lot of songs in my playlist, and I think the song on its own, right, as a whole, I would say is not that very good, right? It's not crazy good, but I just listen to it because there is just one sound in that song that I think, wow, it's such a cool sound. That is the reason why I liked the song and I want to hear the song some more. And this piano is exactly the same. I would say this piano really will be making me come back to this song a lot of times, I would say.
Sipping on straight chlorine.
And I am heavily focusing on the piano, but I think the chorus as well. I failed to name it the first time it came around. This beat is a chemical, so catchy as well. But sorry guys, but the piano really takes the cake for me.
When I sipping on straight chlorine. Let the vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical. Beat is a chemical. When I leave, don't save my seat. I'll be back when it's all complete. The moment is medical. Moment is medical. Sipping on straight chlorine.
And just by the way, guys, it is not specifically has to do something with the song, but I just think that 21 Pilots, I haven't watched a whole lot, right? No bands or no other artists. I haven't really watched anything actually outside of the content that I have done on this channel. I really am just a listener of music, never watching any video clips at all. But I was always under the impression, and I think it is safe to say that it still is the case throughout all of the artists, and that is that the drummer does not get the praise the drummer deserves, or maybe not deserves, but it is the drummer is often overlooked, I would say, in a composition as especially with a lead singer and a lead guitar player, more of the fancy instruments, right? But I think Josh in the 21 Pilots, the 21 Pilots universe, all of the songs, I think Josh is such a significant part of the 21 Pilots of the band. I would say they are really killing it in just giving the drummer, because he is so much more than a drummer. Josh, I would say, when I would rank all the drummers, Josh is sitting at the very, very top. Okay, it's also because I don't know a lot of drummers, but still, I think if people would rank them that are very familiar with other drummers, I think Josh is the drummer with the most character, with the most personality. It's just the most significant, I would say. Josh really is well represented. I would say it's 50-50 even, guys. And yeah, I think it's the way it should be, right? But it really is the case with these boys, I would say. But I can imagine that it is very easy to see Tyler as the heavy hitter, right? As the one really doing the heavy lifting. But not for me, and I don't think actually for you guys that Josh is less than Tyler. I don't think so. Maybe in some cases even more, because he is so I don't know. I think it's clear that I really am a Josh fanboy.
Moment is medical. Sipping on straight chlorine. Fall out of formation. I plan my escape from walls they confine.
And I just really love that they are such good friends, and it is not a means of really telling if two people are good friends. But Tyler is just wearing his headphones. They are both busy with the same goal, right? One team, and they are just both doing whatever needs to be done. But Tyler is wearing his headphones, and Josh is not really. He's not bothered by it at all. They are just really in their own zone, working together. I would say this is very nice, right? I would say it is not a it cannot be used to see if two people are good friends. But I do think it's a very apparent effect that when you are spending time with someone, you do feel the need to comply in a way that is just being open for communication in the form of not wearing headphones, right? And just yeah, I don't know, be considerate in the very obvious ways. But I think it's the stronger friendships that can just yeah, be like this. Put on my headphones. I just want to listen to some music while I do this, right? And it is not because I don't like communicating with you, because they are. They are communicating with each other. But Tyler is just listening to some music, or maybe not, right? I don't know what he is listening to. Maybe a murder podcast, maybe. But yeah, I think it is very nice to see the video clips like this that just show Tyler and Josh hanging out or doing something, and I don't know, to be so consistent in how they are carrying themselves is just really nice for yeah, me getting to know these boys. And I do really have the feeling that I am very effectively getting to know these boys better, because they are just so consistent in what they're doing always. So yeah, Josh, love him. Tyler, love him.
I plan my escape from walls they confine. Rebel red carnation.
But honestly, guys, what is Josh gonna say, right? He's not gonna say anything, so actually, it's very logical for Tyler to just put on some headphones, because Josh is never saying a word.
Grows while I decay. I'm running from my life. Running from my life.
Okay, I do want to point out something that is slightly, right, slightly off-putting, and that is that Josh, as capable as he is, I love him so much, but this really is not the way to empty a canister. I am really seeing just an incorrect technique used by Josh. What is going on, Josh? He's even shaking the canister, or what is this called, the jerry can, right? And but it's not there. The chlorine is not there. What are you shaking the canister for, the jerry can for? Let's see that again. Let's see that frame by frame, guys. All right. Right? I would say this is already the point where you would really just shift your position. Right? It's so obvious. It's all sitting right here. What are you shaking this for, man? Okay, so maybe he is distracted. Yes, that could be the case, but it's way earlier that he should have gone for something a bit. Oh, well, we see some chlorine here as well. So let's see Tyler, actually. Let's see Tyler's execution of the technique. Let's see. He's somewhat doing the same thing. Maybe it's because I'm from Europe or something. Maybe it's a Europe USA thing. Is it? Are these boys even from USA? Josh is looking really good though. So now we can actually see the tattoos, and I know I have seen in the comments that Josh does have tattoos with Tyler's name. I think here, right? On his chest by his heart, and on his knee is what I've read. Yeah, that's if that is true, right? That's very interesting, and it just shows the beauty of the friendship. Such a beautiful bond they've got. But the tattoos that I'm seeing here also really cool. These guys are really cool, man.
Had you in my coat pocket where I kept my rebel red. Felt I was invincible, you wrapped around my head. Now different lives I lead, my body lives on lead. The last two lines may read incorrect until said. The lead is terrible in flavor, but now you double as a paper maker. I despise you sometimes, I love to hate the fight. And you in my life is like sipping on straight chlorine. Let the vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical. Beat is a chemical.
I love it, man. This beat is a chemical.
I despise you sometimes, I love to hate the fight. And you in my life is like sipping on straight chlorine. Let the vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical. Beat is a chemical. When I leave.
And I just want to return briefly to the moment that I said that it is worlds different from just listening to music and listening to music with the video clip, right? Watching the video clip. And I think it's moments like this, because I would say the chorus really just drops in again, right? Sipping on straight chlorine. And it's cool, right? It's already cool. It's already very nice. But to really have this visual accompany you with the experience of listening to it, this is just because the hammer, right? It's striking the pipe, breaking the pipe as the beat is dropping. Guys, it's just a everything is working together. The senses, my eyes, my ears, right? It's this, I would say, is a very interesting, and it's such a good thing for me actually to be doing, because I love music. I love all music. I really can appreciate all kinds of music, but I never really take the time to analyze it or to just really take the time for it. Just focus on it. Just see what it is for everything that it's worth. And I think everything that I've seen from 21 Pilots is just really showing me that this is worth my time to just check out and see the video of it and just listen to it multiple times. I am really enjoying my time here, guys.
And you in my life is like sipping on straight chlorine.
right? And Tyler just vibing a bit like this. Yeah, I would say it's so perfect. It's just all working together.
Weed is a chemical. Weed is a chemical. When I leave, don't save my seat. I'll be back when it's all complete. The moment is medical. Moment is medical. Sipping on straight chlorine. Weed is a chemical.
Yo, what's going on? But I think it is safe to say that Ned, right, is just to say the least intrigued, right, by whatever substance is in the pool. And I think maybe, I don't know for sure, but maybe this is what they have been sipping on in the was it no, not Saturday, but the one that comes over, say, was it over, say? Um, oh, I cannot check the playlist. Sipping. Oh, the outside. It was the outside. So maybe this is what they've been sipping on in the outside, right? Because now, maybe, arguably, the first, right? Maybe the first net is now really getting acquainted with whatever this is. And at the end of the video, we really see that, well, just dives in, right? So maybe.
Sipping on straight chlorine. Let the vibe. Weed is a chemical.
Yup, let's go.
Let the vibe. Let the vibe. Let the vibe. Let the vibe. Moment is medical. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
So I will say that this scene where he is jumping into the pool is actually really nice, especially when you compare it to this animation. I don't know, it kind of looks a bit um looks a bit unreal still. It doesn't look like it could be real, and of course it cannot be real, but or maybe, guys, I don't want to say too much, but the animation just seems way more realistic when he's jumping in the pool. This just looks it looks a bit goofy actually. But this is looking amazing.
Can you build my house?
Okay, so we see the antlers grow. I would say that's very interesting, but at the end of the clip, we cannot see the antlers again. So this was why I think maybe this is what they've been sipping on in the outside, because of course the antlers got handed to Clancy after it. Well, I don't want to say after, but at least fully grown, right? So we can see before he jumps into the pool is what we also see in the outside when it is not formed. So maybe chlorine is the substance, the liquid that they have to drink for the antlers to grow, for Clancy to gain the antlers and get the powers.
Says I'm just a chemical. Can you build my house? It says I'm just a chemical. Can you build my house? It says I'm just a chemical. Can you build my house?
best buds now.
Just a chemical.
You can already see him. Yo, can I have a sip of that? I don't know. This just really looks like something that could be considered an after, right? For the people that are out doing drugs and the party is over, or right, everyone is going home and you just stay behind with one or two friends, in this case two friends, and just taking it all in, letting it all come over you, and really just yeah, have an after. And it's looking like this, actually. Energy is depleted and we are just very low, in yeah, low in energy, a low vibe, slow vibe. But it's the true warriors that stay behind for this moment. Yo, want another sip, man? You ready to do another line, maybe? Hey, man, I still got some shrooms in my bag if you down. I've got work in the morning. I don't know if that is a good idea. Unless. So the way that he is looking at this cup, right? Is it the same way that he is looking at the cup or at the big spoon that he is handed in the outside? Maybe, guys? What is this? What is this drink? Anyway, so for today, I'm gonna close this one up for you guys. For today, I just want to really talk about something real quick. And I know it's already been 38 minutes, so it's already quite long a video. But I have noticed that for my very first video, is this 21 Pilots, I watched the contract for the first time. I got a lot of views, actually. A lot of comments. Yo, you should check out this. You should check out this. You're really diving into the story. You should check out this. And that was a very short video. And I have, after that video, I have only done way longer videos. And I think with the comments that I have been reading, I just feel like creating this space where we can just hang out. And that is how I am really considering all of these uploads. It is just me checking out Chlorine with you guys. And it's just a moment of just hanging around, I would say. So yeah, I think that's very nice. I think that is the indication that I am making because of all the sweet and warm comments. I would say, I would guess you just like it to spend some time with me. Just let it play in the background, maybe, or just let it play and have a cup of coffee, or eat something while we enjoy this together. Right, so that is kind of how I am really interpreting the relationship that I've got going on with the 21 Pilots community as of now. So yeah, just let me know if I'm correct on that, and if so, then I know how to really continue the videos, and I know what kind of audience or what kind of content I am supposed to, yeah, really put out for you guys, because I do think that it is a two-way communication, right? I am doing this in the hopes that you enjoy this. So if there are any comments to be made, please let me know, because I will use that information to convert that to more enjoyable content for you guys. I have, of course, two things to really consider, and that is, do I want to give the people what they want, or do I choose to reach more people and gain a bigger audience? I don't know. I have really seen that the former is resonating with me more. So if you have anything to just provide as feedback or whatever, just let me know, guys, because it's a two-way communication. And yeah, I like it when you guys like it. So that's how it's supposed to be, I think. So yeah, let me know. And for what it's worth, guys, really, really appreciate you being here. And you know, just commenting under all the videos. Yeah, I would say very much enjoying my time here. So I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.